where's Benna? Oh, you are actually... Looks like you're about to eat. I'll let you sit down for a bit, okay? How's that? The legs don't get tired. I've noticed something. Firstly, the temperature in these rooms is a bit weird. What happened to your solar batteries? Okay, let's go there. I'll try to keep this as short as possible because not everybody wants to hear about my solar woes. Essentially, the batteries have been swapped. Okay, so the 4 old batteries are out and the 4 new batteries are in. And they're all working, so that's nice. Not that I can get them to charge at the right rate for some reason. Normally I can get them to charge at 5 kilowatts. For some reason they're maxing out at 2.7. I'm not really sure why right now. That's a question for them. However, on the other side of the fence, things did not go so well. So they ripped out an 8 kilowatt inverter and put in 2 5 kilowatt inverters. And he said to me, we will connect all your east side panels to one inverter and all your west side panels to another inverter, which he then subsequently did. He then noticed that the 4 panels on the small bedroom were causing a huge voltage drop, which means probably the optimizers have not been done properly on them. So he's had to disconnect those. So we're down to the panels that I had before, which is 24 panels, 12 east, 12 west, each running off one inverter. Sounds great, wonderful, let's go. However, when he turned the second inverter on, it tripped the house. So he said because the previous installer had wired the inverter directly into a breaker on the consumer unit, when the other inverter comes on, the RCD on that unit doesn't like it and trips because they're very sensitive. So currently, one inverter is now completely turned off. I only have one inverter turned on. It's only running the east panels. And the only way to fix that is to get him to come back and basically put a new board under the stairs so that the inverters have got their own board with their own RCD and a brand new RCBO. So I need him to come back to do that, which means I've got to speak to them Monday morning and say, send him back to do that. He's available on Wednesday, so I'm hopeful they'll authorize him to come back on Wednesday and do that. But at the moment, I'm down half of my panels. But I do have working batteries, but they're not charging as effectively as they should. So the upshot of Friday's shenanigans was I lost half of my panels and I gained a bit more battery space. Oh, but here's the best bit. This is the bit that is really going to get fun on Monday when I speak to them. The strings are wrong on the way the panels are now strung is not compatible with 2 inverters. And I told them this 2 weeks ago when I emailed them. I said to them, has your installer reviewed the string setup? And she wrote back to me like I was talking double Dutch. She hadn't got a Scooby-Doo what I was talking about. I flagged it with them. They came anyway. And the installer came and went, the strings are wrong. It needs restringing. For that, we need to get a roofer in and we need to put scaffolding back up. Right? So they need to come back now, erect scaffolding all around my roof, pull the panels off, and then restring them so that it can be compatible with 2 inverters. But that's not the best of it. That's the argument for Monday. There's one little cherry to put on top of this saga. What is the cherry on top? The cherry on top is I have now got pigeons roosting under some of the panels. Hang on a minute, Squirrel. Didn't you pay for bird protection? Well, yes, I did. I did pay for bird protection. I've got bird protection all around my panels. Well, how have the pigeons managed to go roosting under those panels then, Squirrel? I don't know. You tell me. Is there a gap in the bird protection around those panels, or did they perhaps not do the top bit? That's incredible. Yes, it is. It's amazing. So maybe while the scaffolding is up and they restring all of my panels, perhaps they could figure out why I've got pigeons under my panels. Maybe they could fix that as well. Honestly, if they give me any grief on Monday, any grief at all, I will unload on them, and I will absolutely go to the HEIS and tell them that these people are genuinely incompetent. So, I don't know. Everything's resting in the balance right now, only for the reason that I want to have a working system. I am maintaining my patience like the lid on a pressure cooker right now. My patience is like under pressure. But at any minute, it could just go. It could go. I have been snappy all week. I have been tired all week. I have slept badly all week. This, whatever this is, mucus thing has been sitting on top making things worse. And then I have that to deal with. So, yeah. If I'm snappy at all this weekend, I thoroughly apologise. It's been a rough week. And on Monday, it could get very interesting. That's all I will say, guys. Right now, I just want to lie in bed. But apart from that, I'm doing okay. How are you guys? Don't blame solar for bad installs. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with solar. There's nothing wrong with solar. Solar's great. It's just the idiots who put it in. Because there's an explosion in the market. What's happening is, because everybody wants solar and everybody wants batteries, there's a huge recruitment going on. And they're recruiting people who are, quite frankly, not good enough at the job. They're not being trained properly. They're put out on jobs before they're ready, like, etc., etc. That's what's really going on. But, you know, we get this with games, don't we? We get this with early access games or new release games. They're just not ready kind of thing. Stuff gets put out too soon. Anyway, let's not dwell on that one. I've said my piece. Let's move on. I am not live streaming that phone call, Andy Lad. I very much doubt I'll be able to keep that one PG. No, I was referring to the installers, Leanne. I was referring to the installers going out too soon before they're trained and ready. Don't worry. It's JME, thank you for 23 months. Typical European badger. What does a typical European badger look like? Thank you for 14 months. Onamichi, thank you, mate. Thank you for tier 2, 19. J10 with 43. Hello from the airport shuttle. Towel, thank you for double top. Barry Carleon, thank you for 10 months. I've arrived to a rant about pigeons. Yes. You know what? I used to think for many years that pigeon was spelt with a D in it. I don't know why. But I always thought it was P-I-D-G, but it's not. I don't know why I thought that. I think it's because of the way it's pronounced. It sounds like pigeon. Pigeon. I think that's it, but it doesn't have a D in it. They are flying rats. Yeah, and that's what I'm going to say to them on Monday. I'm going to say I've got flying rats under my solar panels. Mrs. Squirrel's dad used to race pigeons. He used to have a shed at the bottom of his garden. They used to circle over and then they'd come in and land. Like, why would you want that? The neighbours hated him. They hated him because they fly in circles and they all poop. So all the roofs in the neighbourhood are just covered in bird poop. Because over the years, it just accumulates. 100 months. Well, enjoy your VIP badge, lol sucker. Enjoy your VIP badge, sir. Now, we can exchange it for the sword, or we can leave the sword. What do you want? Which one do you want, Alex? You keep your sword. Yeah, that one's harder to get. Pigeon is spelled with a D. Yeah, pigeon. I can't work out why these heaters are not working. I've just asked for more power to be put in, but I genuinely can't remember. I've got to refresh my brain on where we're at with this. But that's got a flashing power symbol. Does it mean there's just not enough power coming out the batteries? Are they set to the wrong temperature? 21, 21. It's as if it can't get enough power, but I can't work out why. That's got an X on it. Oh, hang on a minute. Are they turned off? Ah, they're turned off, that's why. Oh, did we just go through... Oh, we're still in summer, though. Fair enough. We're in summer. I turned them off, but it gets cold at night, apparently. So that's a bit annoying. Okay, we'll just turn them back on. We'll do that. Do we need to turn that on yet? I don't know. Go on, then. We've got to make sure it stays warm apart from in here. Also, I learned something about the frozen food situation, right? So I've got these set to -10. They don't need to be on -10. In fact, they could just be anything under 0. At 0 degrees, food stops deteriorating. So if you just set that to slightly sub-zero, that's fine. They don't need to overwork. You have the coolers on. That's a passive cooler. That's a passive cooler. How are we supposed to fix this? It'd be great if the guy would just go into his room and be like, oh, it's cold in here, I'll turn the heater on. Or it's hot in here, I'll turn the cooler on. Because in the daytime, it's getting up to stupid temperatures. I don't want him sleeping in the cold, but there's not much point having a heater on. Will that still draw power, even when it reaches temperature, I wonder? As soon as someone walks in, the temperature rises again, so you want to set it a bit lower. Let's see what happens. Big Bad Mower, thank you for 68 months. It's 6:18 a.m. See, when he goes in, -1, -2. So it does go up a degree. Yeah. I hope the family's doing well. One of the best streamers on Twitch. No one deserves subs like you. My kids love your content. Keep it up, and thanks to entertainment, Big Bad Mower. Thank you. That's very kind of you, Big Bad Mower. I'm sorry your kids have to put up with my rant about solar panels and pigeons. But apart from that... Oh, excuse me, with 66 months, I bought Rimworld last Sunday. I've been playing all week and got 8 colonists and had 18 raids and 3 marriages. You got 3 marriages? Nice, dude. Trouble is, I keep talking too much. Rather than just letting time flow, don't I? We'll put that on. It seems stupid to have a cooler and a heater turned on at the same time, doesn't it? But it's too hot in the day. Let's turn them off. We'll turn them off until it gets too cold. Right. I'm going to put some furniture around the place and make this look a little bit better for everybody, I think. Oh, I forgot castrator was in here. Right. Furniture. So we're going to give everybody a... Is there a chimpanzee in it? Oh, yeah, there isn't. There's got a little monkey. There's going to be a little dresser. Give him a little end table. We'll give him a little chair. Do they want a chair in front of a dresser or not? I don't know. Actually, they want their own... If they have their own little dining table... Actually, we don't want them dining in the bedroom, really. Not really. We'll put that in there. I'm just trying to get the environment score up a bit. That's the medic room, effectively, or the barracks. Build a copy of that. Awkward. Oh well, that'll have to go down there somewhere. Oculus is pregnant. Yeah, what a surprise. Why are they not actually planting the vase? That's what I want to know. Bubs, thank you for 33 months. It's better to use electric coolers. The heater and cooler maintain an ideal temperature together. Passive cooling sucks. Yeah, you're probably right. I should probably replace them now with proper stuff. Because I guess with an electric cooler... Where is it? That one. An electric cooler, we can control the temperature, can't we? So we can keep it between a minimum and a maximum, even though they'll both draw power. That's the frustrating thing, is they'll still draw their full power even when they're not really doing anything, which is not really how it works. The downside about these coolers is you have to destroy a wall to put them in, which is a little bit annoying. We don't have enough stuff stored. What do we need? Components. Is that components? Where have you gone? I think that says 30... What's that? 90 steel, probably. 3 components per one. When they're not working, they go into low power mode. Oh, they do? Ah, that's fine. In that case, we will use them. And we can set minimums and maximums. I kind of feel like I'd be better off, because we're going to have coolers. One cooler in this room. I'd almost feel like you're better off. And I don't know if this will work or not. But here's an idea I want to run past you. If we was to box this off and make it into like a corridor, and we put coolers in the corridor so we get the temperature down here, and then vent that into here. So if we control that temperature and then vent into these rooms, will that work? It will. One big single-story apartment building. Yeah, but I want to make sure it's stone, because if we did get... is that wood? You scumbag game. If we got a fire, I don't want the whole thing just... So we'd have to replace some stone things in here. Actually, that would work well, because then we can destroy that wall without the without it being outdoors. Have we got enough stone? Granite blocks. We've got plenty of sandstone blocks. Where's my little stone table? 300 sandstone blocks. Make any stone blocks. So I've said 300 granite, 300... So there's obviously not enough sandstone... Ugh, can't talk. There's obviously not enough sandstone kicking around. Did we mine that? Or did we... That's granite. We've got plenty of granite we could tap into. What's this? There's loads of sandstone here. We could just nick a whole raft of that, couldn't we? And use that to build the property up. PS4 Gamer, thank you for 95 months. Krav, thank you for your 75 months of Prime. And Bubs, 33, we did. Ball Rimworld, yeah, we're up to date. Thank you. Right, let's grab a load of mining. Architect orders mine. We'll grab that lot. What's mining on? Who's our miner? Are we researching anything? We are, aren't we? But they're the primary researcher. You're a primary smither. I think... I'm trying to remember where we was up to. Was we trying to make weapons? Hadn't we just got, like, shotgun or something? No. Yes, gunsmithing. Bolt action, pump action. We had just got guns going, and we're currently researching microelectronics, which is nearly done, which will give us the trade beacon. Mines could collapse. Is there a roof on that? There is a little bit of a roof on that. Cancel. How do I tell it to deconstruct the roof? That doesn't work. Remove roof area, that was it. I don't understand why the roof is treated completely differently. I find that very odd. Why do you not deconstruct a roof? Why do you have to, like, dezone a roof? McBone, thank you very much for 110 months. Thank you very much. Right, so anyway, if we get the mining done, which will be your smithing... Crafting you're good at. We get your smithing done. Let's get your mining done first. You're doing research, so you're not doing it. Bit too fast. Is hauling, art and crafts. We could put you on a 2. That'll do. We really want him. We want Cat Stray to do all the wardening, really, because he's got superb skills in it. Might get an infestation of what? Oh, it might do. What's this animal flu thing going on here? Everybody's got animal flu. Is there anything we can do to help to treat this? Or is it just a case of waiting it out? Like, is there anything we can put out? Can we medicate them? You know what I mean? Is there anything we can do? Where's medical stuff? We're getting a bit low on herbal medicine. You got animal beds? Nope. Treat animals, you put them in animal beds and doctors can treat them. Ah, right, okay. Oh, treat them with meds, though. But will they treat them with these? Like proper medicine? I'd rather them not do that. What we need... That's smoke leaf. We need some of this. Harvest fully grown. How can we specify only treat animals with... There you go. Okay, so they'll only be treated with that stuff. That's fine. Okay, so we need to create animal beds, which is probably under miscellaneous. Marriage spot, grave, no. Animal bed. A soft bed for animals to sleep on. Fits any animal. Animal sleeping spot will do. Will it? Why are you not finding it? Designates a spot on the ground where animals should sleep. It doesn't mention what size. So just put a load of these down, yeah? Right, well, let's keep these down here, near where the handler's going to come in and sort them out. We'll do 6 at a time. Medical. So I guess they'll just take themselves there, right? Oh, I'm sick. I think I'll go and lie in this labelled medical bed and hope that somebody comes and tends me. You think making cloth bed is worth it because they give better treatment quality? Hang on, let's have a look. That would be under furniture, animal bed. Rest effectiveness 100%. How fast? Immunity gain speed factor. It does give a 7% buff by the look of it. So yeah, it does give you a slight bonus. I assume animal sleeping spot is... Oh, rest effectiveness 80%. Ah, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's quite a big difference then. Construct. Furniture. Cloth animal bed. Here's hoping we've got some cloth. There you go. Cozy. Very cozy. I suppose if your animals get sick, you're going to want to give them the best chance. So, Silver-haired devil. Thank you very much for 90 months, I beg your pardon. Been a long time since I stopped by. Been watching YouTube, but I once saw you play Rimworld. Once I saw you play Rimworld, I just had to stop in live. Nice. Hope you're well. Did you know Sakura can show as an attacker in a raid? I do, yes. I remember him playing the game a few years ago, and I remember him being put in the game. Yes. Started volume days these days. Great content, always nice to drop by. Have about 600 hours on Rimworld since 2014. Yeah, I'm still learning. I'm probably what 30 hours or something. 30 hours I have in the game now, and all of that was from last weekend plus stuff I've been doing this week. Good to hear from you. PC Gaming, thank you for 3 years. Happy anniversary. It's your birthday weekend. Sorry for being MIA. No worries, dude. Yes, so that's the... What was I doing? Roof. So we're going to mine some stuff, which we've set as a high priority. So we'll need to create sandstone walls. Structure... Because we're going to build things out of sandstone. We're going to want to wall that off. Wall that off. Just create this kind of a structure. We want I think a steel door because we want to keep them quick. I hope a steel doesn't lose out on insulation properties or something. And then we want can we make a sandstone floor? Yes, we can. Sandstone tile. We'll tile all that. We'll get that done and then we'll perhaps connect that up. Actually, we don't need to build that if we connect it up now. We'll do that. We'll cancel that. And we'll just put a wall straight in there. Should do it. And we'll also want to put vents on here. I don't know how many we're going to need to heat that area. It's quite a big area. Maybe like that? Like 2 over here? Vents will be weak spots in your defensive. That's fine. I've got a wall around for defense. Yeah, I just don't know how many we need. Oh, let's go ham on it. 2 here, 2 there. 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. 8 should be enough. And then when that's in, we'll put vents everywhere and turn these things off. We'll also need heaters in there, electric heaters. 2 bedrooms are not connected right now. How so? No, vents are not directional, they're bi-directional. There's one there, look. They just connect 2 spaces until the temperatures equalize. What do you mean, Volpadrak? 2 bedrooms are not connected. Top right bedrooms. These 2. Well, they've got vents in. If that's what you mean. You don't need heaters since you have coolers. What happens if the outside temperature drops low? Well, it won't stay warm, will it? These doors do go to the outside, yes. I will have to fill that in later. Here's our construction guy, Alex. Where's Alex? Playing horses. Fantastic. Quick sleeper. Banner doesn't need as much sleep as the average person. Interesting. I love the fact that we have a super immune doctor. I think that's just brilliant. Like, you cannot get a better combo than a super immune doctor. I can treat people and I don't get sick. The animals haven't been taken care of because Alex has not bothered to construct these because he's been throwing horseshoes around and now he's gone to bed. But maybe in the morning when he gets up, he'll actually make some beds for the animals. Who knows? Maybe I'll just make him. Zarak, thank you for 92 months. The cleaning situation is not great. We've literally got Alex assigned as priority 1 cleaner, and he's still not doing it. Hey, Zarek. Quest available. Trade with the... What's this? A nearby settlement has a special trade request. They would like to purchase 13 dusters of normal quality. If you want to make the trade, send a caravan. Estimated travel time is 18 hours. And in return, they will either give us 49 goodwill. Wow, thank you. Or an orbital bombardment targeter, a marine helmet, a marine armor, 18 gold, an orbital bombardment targeter. An ancient targeting apparatus for an orbital bombardment system. This unit designates the target and transmits the coordinates to a network of satellites, which then bombards the target with kinetic impactors. This unit has been reprogrammed to accept unauthorized users, but once it is used, the network will detect the incursion and cut off the link permanently. What the? Or a skill trainer cooking, a 1-use superdose of mechanites which trains a specific skill. Cooking, plants, construction. So basically you can assign skills to 4 different... Wow, that's pretty cool. 321 uranium that we can't do anything with yet. That would mean making 13 dusters. The question is, do we want this or that? Who's that with? Communities Meadow. Where's Communities Meadow, exactly? I was going to say, do we have... That's the art bench. We don't even have any dusters right now. We have 100 patch leather kicking around. I don't think we have... Do you know what? I want to get... Where's the... I want to get the... I might put some shelves in here and just have all the like bits of leather and stuff put there. And then it's not far to go. Instant skill boost is quite nice. What's that? Item stash. Oh, should we go on a raid? Should we go on a raid and see if we can get the item stash? Black thickets. Oh, there it is. Communities Meadow. We've been there. We've been here. It took us like 5 hours to get there. Aussie Trainman, thank you for 19 months. Bowing to do clearly as last to do. Yeah. He's a primary hauler. I'm gonna put where's shelf gone? Right, that's some beds almost done. Right, what we want is the raw materials, raw resources, manufactured. More like bits of leather here. Bits of leather and perhaps cloth. Leathers. Some of the textiles. There you go. Fire Tiger, thank you for 4 years. Happy anniversary. Can we get a stand for lamp? What do you mean, Benna? Don't know what the power situation is going to be like with all these new cooling things. We have struck compacted steel. Oh, do you mean the, was on the furniture? Do you mean these things? Hey, network. Hey, Bowen's cleaning. Woo! I don't know whether we should focus on making those dusters or focus on going on a raid or just focus on building the base. To get the dusters, we'd have to have quite a lot of stuff, and I don't think we've got a lot of stuff. Where do we go here? We've got 616 leathers, but it's split up quite a bit. I think in order to make the dusters, we'd have to go hunting quite a bit. Because 13 dusters is going to take a lot of stuff. 80 fabric or leather. Jeez, man. So 13 of them. That's way too much. Although we have 1,200 and... Is that how much cloth we have? 1,260 cloth. Can we make them from cloth? Fabric or leather? You need 800 for 10. We could do it, actually. We could make them from cloth. Ironically, though, the dusters would be good for our... Why are they not making them? You can. Should we make them then? Let's do it. Let's do it. Duster, duster. Let's make dusters top priority. And then... That's a crafting skill, isn't it? I think. Work at the refinery and make things a crafting spot. So that would be a bit too fast. Who's currently prioritised to do art before that, so we'll deprioritise that. So he should now work on crafting, I think. But he's currently cutting stone blocks, which is a crafting thing. Kind of want him to do that instead. Yeah, we're doing it for quest, although the quest has disappeared from here. How do I get the quest back? There it is. How long have we got left? 4 days. And it's a single day's drive. We can do this. However, we will need to change that to... is it 14? The danger here is that we make 14 of them and our guys go and pick them up and start using them. If you accept it, you get more time. Okay, we'll wait a couple of days and then accept it. I want to make sure that we can definitely do this. Because making 14 of them is not a quick job, look. We have struck compacted machinery. Handy. Okay, you better not do that now. Wait. Is that an Alex thing? Deconstruction? Presume it is. What's a duster? Like the old cardboard coat, like a long coat. You know what I mean? See, look, he's taking him hours just to make one. I think making 14 is going to take like nearly 2 weeks, probably. I swear that's like the whole day. Why are you putting it in here? Oh, is that where I told you to put all the stuff? Just put it on the floor. Lovely. I was trying to minimize his walking by having the hauler move stuff here, and then he kind of can just get on with it. Tool cabinets can speed up the process. Do I know how to do that, or is that a new thing? Production? I think maybe I don't have tool cabinet. Yes, I do. Hang on. Increases work speed when placed near a workbench. 200 steel. Okay, when it says near, what does that mean exactly? Oh, there you go. Ah. That's cool. Did not know about that. It stacks twice. What? Okay, batteries are coping okay. Ben is wearing the duster. I knew this was going to happen. I literally knew this was going to happen. Look, he's put the duster on. But it's okay because they can wear it for now, but the moment we have like 14, we'll just tell them to drop it, and then we'll just go and... I just need to know how quickly he's going to make these things. Because he's going to go to bed shortly anyway, look. But if I can get Alex, as soon as he's eaten, to go and make that... Cannot work, needs 200 steel. Oh, God. Where are we going to get 200 steel from? That's a lot of steel. Hang on. We've got stuff here, haven't we? Oh, he's making steel. El Plagiato, thank you for gifting subs to Langeveld and Train. Welcome back, guys. Thank you, El Plagiato. Cool. He's moving steel, but they're going to use it, aren't they? They're going to use it on other stuff. The quicker they make this, the quicker this production's going to go. And I can't queue Alex to do it until we have the steel, and I think the steel's immediately being used. One of the batteries died. Did it? So it did. I wonder why it did that. Why did it just randomly discharge? Did it break? How do we specify to always have, like, a couple of hundred steel in storage? Do we just create... Do we do it in here? Do we create a shelf? You forbid what? Yeah, but I'd have to keep micromanaging them Boeing picking up a piece of steel, wouldn't I? How much is in there? That's 40. So I need 5 of those. No, you just... he puts it... That is so stupid. That is so dumb. He basically has to haul it into this storage area to then know that he has stored steel to then haul it back here. He literally just walked past where it needs to go. He had to take it to storage to then take it to where it needs to go. He could have just gone to where it needs to be. I don't see any animal that is... Has anybody got flu? Has the flu gone? Okay, the flu's gone apparently. Okay, we didn't even need those. Make a steel storage. I don't know. Can we do that? We could try. Let's try it. Stockpile zone. So if we do that and then say clear steel, raw resources steel, preferred. Inequality. Will they start putting it there, I wonder? It's a one-time critical stockpile and make it on a steel, plop it next to your toolbox, and maybe they'll use it. Maybe. At least this will reduce the walking, because they'll put it there and then take it to the new hold point. Okay, we've got a bit of excess going on here. And it's gone. He went and used it on the trap. There's a management mod that designates stuff to be done when you're running low on the things it tracks. That's what you need. A logistics manager. Dusty, thank you for gifting sub to NL Hands. I do have lots of construction projects going on. Let's flick these over. Oops. We've got 3 days left on the quest. Also, I'll tell you what I was going to do, because I learned something about the game. You know when we're making 200 simple meals, that's the bad idea. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep 50. Because apparently a meal counts as it adds to your wealth, whereas the raw resources don't. So if you've got like bits of food in here, that doesn't count towards your colony's wealth. But when you make a meal, it counts towards your colony's wealth. So what you don't want to do is do what I was doing here, where you just have a big buffer of meals. You're better off just having a big buffer of raw resources, because that way you don't add too much to your wealth. Okay, we've just researched microelectronics, which means we can make a high-tech research bench. So we should probably do that first before we do anything else. It also means we can make a trade beacon. I have no idea how you do that. And a comms console, apparently. So first thing we'll do is get rid of this research bench. What's the crafting spot? We can't upgrade this, can we? So we just deconstruct that and make a new one. Also, I think when we do make meals, maybe we should be starting to make nice ones instead. How good is our chef? Cooking 3, 4, 4.6, 10. Okay. So we'll make it so that the fine meals are only made by the good chef. And then, so allowed cooking skill 10, make 50 of them. And then these will allow that to be made by a lesser cook, so it's like an emergency ration. And we'll just have 20 of them kicking around. You remove the weed rolling area. Oh, that's what we had it for. We did have that for a reason. But I got rid of that, didn't I? Small leaf joint times 4. I don't know what skill we need. 4, 5. We'll just do that, right? Crafting skill. What's a crafting skill? 12.95. And 7. Okay, we'll say like 7 then. Power tip, click pause when satisfied and you will see something interesting. Pause what when satisfied? High-tech research bench. I was going to say, but this won't fit. Oh my god, this is way too big. Okay, you're going to have to move. Why are we getting resources thrown here? Oh, that's off the table. When you're on a bill and seeing how much you want them to make, pause when satisfied. Pause when satisfied, unpause at 40. Oh, this is where you say, yeah, I remember this. So this is where you say, I want there to be at least 50. When there's 50, stop doing this, and then don't resume it until we're down to like 30. Then make a batch back up to 50. I remember that. Yeah, that's it. I did watch a video with that in, and then completely forgot about it. High-tech research benches cannot be moved once built. Ouch. Yeah, that's a good tip, actually. $10 days left for the item stash. If we can get the dusters done, and then the item stash done, that'd be great. But I'm only seeing one duster. How do I tell how many dusters we actually have in stock? Maybe I should just unlink that. And then say manufactured apparel. Headgear, armor, utility. What does a duster fall under? Miscellaneous. This icon. Apparel? I mean, that seems to be showing me raw materials that I have, which is useful. But doesn't show me how much hang on. No. No, because there's nothing full list. What's that? That seems to be just materials, not products. Which is a shame. There's a bit of steel. We've got 73 in stock. I don't want Enceladus doing that. I want him to actually mine something else. How can I make him mine this in priority? You set it to where they will store anything else miscellaneous, not just dusters. Yeah, that's fine. Just want like clothes so I can see what clothes we have. Right, I want him to mine this. Well done. So literally just draft him. Say, stand next to that, and then undraft him and he goes, oh, I'll mine this then. While it's here. I don't know how else to tell him what I want mining first, apart from just to mark unmine that or something. I'm hoping we can accumulate enough steel and Alex can actually build the tool bench. That's what I want. It's still not enough. Why can't you queue that and he just does it when we have enough? I must admit, this is slightly frustrating. Like, you've got steel coming in, and then steel keeps going out. I have no way of saying, don't use... I need 200 guys for the project, so stop nicking it. There's no way of doing this. Well, that I know of, anyway. PC Gaming, I did contemplate making videos this week, but I've been so full of sinus problems that I literally can't record anything because my voice would sound ridiculous. So we'll have to wait. Maybe next week I can do some. So if we do that. Ah, you're not touching that, are you? Ah, get away from it. That's 190. Right, there's enough there now, right? So when you stop... And miraculously it got made anyway. Okay, I give up. Carry on. It's been made. As soon as I accumulate, it's already done. Like, that's just typical. 21. That's sealed off. That's not quite sealed off. What's Alex doing? Missing sandstone block. Grab that. I'm trying PC Gaming. It's frustrating, mate. Honestly, it's been nearly 2 weeks I've been like this. Like, my throat is finally okay, I think, but my sinus is just completely... And you keep waking up with headaches, like catarrh, sinusy headaches as well. It's awful. If they can finish this off here, that will then be temperature sealed, but right now it's still open. That still is doing as well. Wait, why does that show in red when I do this? Because it's hot. There's a hot spot of 31. Maybe that's it. I don't think we're going to get these dusters done, if I'm honest. It's a lot of AC. Well, it's a big area, and it's the AC is then going to be venting these rooms as well. So these AC are going to be doing all of this, not just that corridor. They're going to do all of that. So according to this, there's one cloth duster there. That quest expires in 2 days. If I accept it, how long will they give us to actually complete the quest? I'm going to have to... I think I'm going to have to do the auto culling thing. How do we do that again? How do you do the auto culling? Because we've got way too much going on here. I can't remember where it is. Wild, no, animals. It's in here somewhere. Manage auto slaughter, there it is. Right, yeah, because we've got a lot going on. We have 9. We have 2 male adults. 5 young females. 1 adult female. Blimey. So she's responsible for everything here. You need normal plus quality on the dusters. How do we ensure that? How do I ensure the quality level? I know we've got a skilled craftsman making it, but is that enough? Because on the bill for the duster, I've said crafting skill 6. Quality normal, like that? Will that do it? You can't really ensure it. You can only use good crafters and check and make sure. If I say that, normal to legendary, does that mean they'll only manufacture? I don't know. That's all I can do, isn't it? So that should boost him as well, shouldn't it? Work speed plus 6%. And we can make a second one. Not that I know where we can put it, but we could get rid of that, I suppose. It kind of has to go there, really. If it goes here, it'll hit everything. Can I put it... If I put it there, will it block this shelf or not? That looks like it's okay, but I'm not 100% sure. I think I have somebody on 1 for tailoring. That just means that the game is looking for the do until you have dusted, but only counts the ones with quality. Ah, yeah, that's true. Cool, that should work then. Except I've just put it the wrong way around. Wait, what? See, we could select them to do crafting instead of holding and cleaning, but then that wouldn't get done. Too many high priority things to do, that's the problem. Tailor skill's not a crafting skill. Oh yeah, that's true. Bit too fast and Boeing can do it. Boeing's got an 8. Bit too fast has got... Well, hang on. Which is the skill here for tailoring then? Is that crafting? That's really confusing. Right, high-tech research bench. That's odd, isn't it? Because, like, when you look at somebody's skills, they have crafting. But then when you look at the work, you've got crafting and you've got tailoring. But tailoring is also crafting. Duh. Well, we have one normal duster, is what we have. So the question is, do we accept the quest? We have one duster, but one is being worn. So we have 2 technically. We still have enough cloth. If we accept this, we will then have to deliver it, but I don't know how long they will give us. The best way to train your tailoring is to make guns. Lol. I feel like we should accept this and go with this one just because we can skill up some other... I quite like the idea of a whole bunch of skills. Is it usually like 6 to 8 days? I don't know, dude. I actually don't know. I should probably save it as 21 or something. Normally 10 plus days. Oh, that'll be fine. Well, that's true, Barry, but I don't... We'll probably lose rep with them if we don't deliver, right? You have a 2x2 space next to the research bench for its multiplier that you'll eventually get access to. Okay, that's new to me. A 2x2 space. Right, we'll accept that. We have 16 days to deliver, which is quite a lot of time. 16 days, right. What I didn't do was this manage auto culling thing. Which was under animals. Right, how does this work then? How does this work? Click to set an animal count limit. Oh, okay. So we'll leave the young. We'll slaughter the male horses. Male young, male adults. Female adult. Wait a minute. When the female is pregnant, it takes it out of here and puts it into here. That's how I read that. So that you can not slaughter pregnant ones? Think. So if we say I don't want more than 2 males, I don't want to drop down to less. 2 males. Whoa, the heck? Oh, that's young males. Hang on a minute. This is actually quite awkward because you don't want to be slaughtering females. The amount that you want to slaughter depends on how many you have pregnant, really. Yeah, I was thinking 2 males. 2 male adults is fine. So we limit that to 2. We limit that to 2. I don't want any more than 2 males kicking around. And then in terms of male young, I guess, I don't know, do we let them become fully grown? What if we have too many kicking around? I don't want to have too many mouths to feed, if that makes sense. So we've got 8 females, but I can't specify how many to slaughter. Actually, we don't want to... Let's say 5 females maximum. So when they become unpregnant, they go back in that pot, and if there's more than 5, it gets rid of some. We'll do the same with that. We'll say 5 of them. I think that'll do what we want. Colonists first slaughter non-pregnant animals in order from oldest to youngest. Oh, that's all right. So they take the oldest first. Then pregnant animals from most recent to least pregnant. More meat if you let them fatten up for the adults, though. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing anything with the young ones. I think that's right. Yeah, we'll leave the young ones alone, let them grow up. Fox Mola, 47 months, a happy place to be. Thank you very much, Fox. Wouldn't killing young horses be foolish? Eh? I kind of want to go and see what this stash is all about. Possible unknown threat. We're going to need Alex the shooter. Hang on, who else have we got shooter? 2.41 in Brea. 3.0 in bit too fast.